They want to try.
Single file.
They're all wanting to go, but everybody's just filling that spot, so they're not getting that opportunity.
David Reagan hasn't won. Regan Smith, the rookie. Paul Menard is there. Tony Stewart has never won at Talladega in a NASCAR Sprint Cup car.
He's going to have to do a lot of blocking right here. They've got to run on him. Got to run.
Here they come.
I can't go down there and do that, though.
Actually, I think it's legal on the last lap. He might have got it right there. I think it's legal on the last lap.
Here's the replay again. Watch a 0-1.
And he got forced down there. I mean, Tony Stewart actually forced him down a little bit.
Well, yeah, if you're going to consider that he only, yeah.
They are saying Tony Stewart has won the race. Tony Stewart is the official winner here at Talladega. They would not allow that pass below the yellow line.
That's the only way that can be. You can't go. You can't race one way for 187 laps and change on the last lap.
A bad restart by Bobby Pierce. Dillon to the bottom of the 31.
But Pierce is going to survive with second, and he didn't lose touch with Bell. He's just a truck length off the lead.
That might be all he needs. Can he make a dive at Bell? Bell rubbing the wall. Coming to the white flag. Down into one we go. Who will survive to win here at the Mud Summer Classic?
One more chance for Pierce.
Backstretch. Christopher Bell. 2 corners away maybe from his first win. Here comes Pierce. The slide job. Bell into the wall. Can't get there. Christopher Bell wins his first NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race, and he does it at the Mud Summer Classic at Eldora.
William Byron gets his first career win. Ryan Sieg second tonight, Hermie.
I tell you, this was a lot of fun. This team always seems to overachieve. Less than 5 full-time employees. So true story. I come down pit road, 5 to go. I want to talk to the crew chief. They said, well, he's spotting. You can't get to him right now. But great effort on for your team. Congratulations. Talk about those last couple laps battling for that second place with the 42.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was it was surreal. It was crazy. You know what I mean? I just can't thank everybody enough. Bruce and Cowboy, they all work hard, and the Ritchie Chevrolet car, they came on board, and it's amazing. It was crazy when I was driving around. I was like, I can't believe we're second, but it's really awesome. That was a lot of fun racing with Tyler there and trying to race for the win. Just can't thank everybody enough.
Christopher Bell lost a little ground to Sauter. Look at that inside line going.
You can't push. You
Keep
can't consistently
Keep it on the yellow line now. Don't get too far out. Right there. Doing good. Doing good. Looking good. Looking good. 3 of y'all in a breakaway here now. 3 of
Truex and Peters, 1-2. We're not done from hearing from Johnny Sauter. Johnny's going to have a big run. Truex trying to keep the field behind him.
Keep it behind you. Keep it behind you. Keep it behind you. Run to go. Run to go.
The white flag is out. They're going to crash. Sauter with a big run. They're crashing. Christopher Bell upside down. Coming to the checkered flag, but the yellow is out.
Bill, Mike Wallace, it's a career day from 24th to 2nd, 2.645 seconds from your first win. You guys are getting closer, but this must seem like a win.
That's pretty big, wasn't it, Matt? I mean, I just can't say enough for Penske Racing, Mobil 1. I mean, the Mobil 1 folks have just been so supportive of this, and we've been able to run up front every time we've been in this car for the 4 races now, and we brought home a second, and I couldn't be happier. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd love to win this thing, but Jeff Burton actually had the faster car most of the day. You know, him and Rusty were probably the quickest cars out there, and but my crew did a phenomenal job. Chassis setup was really good. The Penske motors ran well. The whole entire Mobil team, and my wife Carla and the kids at home, they fought for a lot of this. You know, we've been through a lot of ups and downs this year, and this is kind of a little just reward. And it's my mom's birthday, so Mom, happy birthday very much. And phenomenal. We're here second in Phoenix.
So this has really shuffled up the running order of this race. Not only set up the wild scramble toward the finish, but look at who's running where now. 62, Brendan Gaughan's the leader. 9, Chase Elliott is second. 55, Andy Lally is up to third. The 23 car is Kevin O'Connell, a road racer. Normally drives a Lamborghini in some of the IMSA competition. And he comes out here for the road course races in the Nationwide Series, and he's running right now in 4th place. J.J. Yaley's up to 5th. Landon Castle, Carlos Contreras, Ryan Sieg, Jeremy Clements, Elliott Sadler in the top 10. Yeah, and we're not done yet.
There are moments of great serendipity in this sport, and Dave Blaney leading the Daytona 500 at a moment when it might be ended was certainly one of them. He'd never had the star power that was suddenly shining upon him. And on Tommy Baldwin, a startup team owner, so it was a great moment to showcase.
Think Dave Blaney's ever had so many friends? they've all gathered at his car.
Everybody, came by and said something.
I went up and talked to Blaney because he was actually the one who was leading, and I was like, man, if anybody could win this thing and we don't go back to racing and I don't get a chance to, it'd be cool to see him win it because he's one of the good guys of the sport.
The guy that spent the most time there was probably Dale Jr.
Dave Blaney was leading. That'd been a heck of a story.
I think he just wanted to see my reaction if they did call it off.
Do you feel like the damage is going to be too significant to be still competitive up at the front?
Well, no, it's been like that since lap 50. I can still hang in the pack just fine.
If they give me this race, what am I going to say? This is going to be the biggest asterisk in the history of auto racing besides this race.
Denny Hamlin has fought valiantly against the Italian Stallion tonight in Matt DiBenedetto. Will there be one last push to try to catch up to that 11? A lot of traffic as they come up on one lap to go. And very tight for Denny Hamlin. The checkered flag will fly. Hamlin wins at Bristol.
Career best finish for Greg Alding. What an afternoon, Matt.
And it started out with his father, Dwayne, buying him a mini bike and then a go-kart. At what point did you think this could be mine when you're going down the backstretch?
Man, I timed it perfect. I was kind of a lone ranger out there. I think I just had to earn a lot of people's respect. But I tell you one thing, I told my guys when we came here, I left it all out on the table, man. I did as much as I could to get beside him, but when the 98 came up, he kind of blocked my run, and it was so close. But I can't say enough about Panini, my family, my friends, all these race fans, Every single lap I get in this car, I drive my heart out, and today it almost worked out. But a lot of hard work, a lot of great partners, Pure, NASCAR race experience, Worldwide Safety Consulting. Man, what a day, baby. Talladega, let's go.
I haven't heard cheering like this at this racetrack since Dale Jr. took the lead at one time or another. This is a really, really big deal.
We'll know in about a mile, can she become the first female to lead a lap in the Daytona 500? Hamlin coming hard on the inside now with Kenseth. Under green, fans to their feet, to the line. She's done it. Danica Patrick has led the Indy 500 and the Daytona 500.
And these fans were cheering. They were on their feet.
Here's Matt.
So much effort has been put into the 2016 season by the 4070. New personnel, new race cars. Is this the culmination of all that hard work?
Well, I hope we got one more spot for a culmination, but I passed Jimmy Johnson like 5 times at Martinsville. That's pretty cool. Had a shot at Kyle Busch. I can't thank everybody on this team enough, especially Tad and Jody Geschichter. They put a lot of effort in this team. We weren't where we wanted to be about 6 months ago. Brought in Randall Burnett, Ernie Cope, so many different people. Kept the same core group. Brian Burns and Tony Palmer really stepped up to embrace their new roles.
Yeah, opposite end of that, a great finish for Brian Scott, who was with Kelly moments ago.
What a day for Brian Scott running up front for most of that. Brian, take me through those closing laps. What was it like starting there on the front row alongside a guy like Joey Logano, who's won here before?
It was nerve-wracking. I felt like the guys were going to try to do what they could to hang me and shuffle me out just because I'm a rookie, but the Goodies Ford was strong all day, and we worked hard all day in the draft to make a lot of friends and to show that we belonged up front and that we had a good car. Roush Yates engines were strong, and just did everything I could at the end to give the guys behind me, Denny, no choice but to work with me, and Denny did a great job pushing me. We tried. I kept trying to back up and get a run on the 22, but I could never close in enough to get to his quarter panel. It just kind of stalled out. But all in all, a great day. We just didn't make any mistakes, and we knew coming into Talladega that we needed to have that type of day on pit road. The guys did a great job. Engine performed well and kept track position. Just capitalized on every opportunity that we had.
The 48 has got to stay close, tight to the 22 here to have a chance.
Bounce you out. You're clear. Stay in like that. Stay in like that. The one bounce you out. Now watch him.
How did Elliott Sadler get back on the road and not lose any ground? He's going to have a chance to win this race.
If he pulls high.
Joey Logano gets turned. Elliott Sadler drives through. They're crashing big time at the line. Brendan Poole, first career win at Talladega.
How about that for Brendan Poole? And a big hit from Blake.
Huge crash. Joey Logano with damage. The same for Blake Cook. And what you would do on a final lap, caution comes out, you freeze the field, and whoever is out front.
Yeah, and they make it very clear in our drivers' meeting that they use every piece of evidence that they go off of loop data, they'll go off of video and everything. So they have a lot that's going to transpire here.
There's the caution. Here's Elliott Sadler. Watch for the caution light to come on. Elliott Sadler wins it at Talladega.
Unbelievable.
How about that?
The birthday boy, Mike.
Wow, that is so special. You love it for him. You hate it for Brendan Poole.
Wow, that's hard.
And a great job by NASCAR. They said they use every piece of evidence they can find to determine the winner on the last lap. Elliott Sadler was clearly ahead.